So guys, why the people of contemporary people of Russia, they were supporting socialism, just as France, the same thing happened with Russia also. In France also, later on the women and children, that means the minors, they also started earning. The same way here in Russia, in the mills and factories, men were working long hours, 10 to 12 hours, but in very low wage. They were not paid accordingly. And women also, they also started working in the factories or mills. But one thing here different from France, that women, they were paid less in the comparison of men. So as consequence, one concept was that low wage, long hour working, that means working hours, it was too long, and the wage of the women, that was also less. So they started rallying, that means rally, and they demonstrated and protested through meetings and rallies. So this is one of the factors of Russian Revolution or the movement. Then they were supporting the socialist activities, or they supported the socialism in Russia. Then one individually emerged as the socialist in Russia. He is known as Karl Marx. He was a German philosopher, just now I told you, and he was a German philosopher and socialist or social activist. And Marx, he wrote 2 books. Later on he wrote many books, but 2 books, it became very popular. And those 2 books were Das Kapital and Communist Manifesto. Guys, you note down the spelling of Das Kapital, DASKAPITAL, Das Kapital, Capital, and Communist Manifesto, COMMUNISTMANISTO, Communist Manifesto. These 2 books were sold in Russia like hotcakes. People, they were appreciating the concepts or the contents of the book, of those books, and they were liking these books like anything. And after reading these books, the educated people, the literate people, they emerged in the society, Russian society, as activists, and they supported the socialism. And socialism, this term, it is converted to a term communism. Marxist communism, it is very popular. Communism, COMMUNISM, that is called communism. So according to Karl Marx, he has written in these books, according to Karl Marx, property should not be used or enjoyed in the hands of particular category. Whatever the property those are, or the money or wealth those are earned by the nation, it should be divided equally amongst the people of Russia. That was the concept, or that was the objective of Karl Marx. And Karl Marx, he divided in his books, he has mentioned that the society, Russian society, it was divided into, once again, into 2 categories known as the bourgeois, and the second is proletariats. That proletariats, that they belong to middle class category or lower middle class category, and the bourgeois. So bourgeois, they used to exploit the middle class category. They were using the talents of the middle class category as workers, or as peasants, as farmers. So thus the revolutionary activities it was going towards the climax in Russia. In 1905 or in between 1905, this phase, many countries of Europe, they were inspired by the concepts or by the socialist thinking of Russia. That means the communism. They were also other countries, some countries, they were adopting the concept of communism. So as a result, in England in 1905, trade union formed. In England, that time Victorian era, it was going on, trade union formed. So that name of the trade union was the Labour Party in England. And side by side, that means simultaneously, France also adopted the communism concept or the concept of socialism. And France also formed a trade union that is known as Socialist Party. That means trade union means union will be formed, and through that union they can place their demands, their rights to the employers or the owners. And the owners were the capitalist category. They were the capitalist category.